Hey there guys, how are you? Welcome to a brand new Q&A. It's been a while, it's been actually over a month. I don't know how I went that long without doing one of these. I'm sorry, please forgive me for my sins against humanity. I will take my lashings later after you dump hot tar on me and feather me in town square. So anyway, tons of great questions today. And first, I wanted to show you this. I shared it on my Facebook page. If you haven't joined me on Facebook, go there, like my page for random updates of information that probably doesn't matter in life, but either way, it's fun. But I wanted to show you this picture right here. Yeah, look at that thing. What look at me. Look at me back in 2011 right there, okay? I look like a little mutant child who is malnourished. I look like I'm dying of some kind of weird form of polio that only exists in like crocodiles. I don't know what was happening. Okay, let's jump into the question, guys. By the way, how are you guys doing? How rude of me not to ask. You guys know, before we jump in, you guys know how it goes. These videos run for a few minutes. I got a Gatorade here. I just ate a power bar. So if you guys want to go grab a snack, come back, you know, maybe a chocolate milk. I don't know. Hey Flick, love your videos. Seen them all. You're the best YouTuber out there. Thanks, man. I'll take that. My question is, what costume would you like to see in Batman vs. Superman? Well, there's a lot of rumors flying around about the Batman vs. Superman costume. And the rumors are true, folks. We do have a Turbo Man doll and his faithful sidekick Booster. No, Jingle All the Way quote. Well, from everything I'm hearing, this is what I would like to see too. Batman should have the white eyes. There should be no pupils, just all white. And they're talking about having a blue cowl with a gray suit. So the blue and gray suit, cool. Maybe like some kind of, not tacky, but like a utility belt that kind of has like the yellowish vibe going on. I'm not quite sure, but the blue and gray suit, I think that would be phenomenal to see. Plus just the white eyes, that would be the definition of badass. Give me that, and I think at least fans will be like, yeah, that looks badass. Affleck looks good in the suit. At least give us that, you know? So that's what I'd like to see. I'm done with the black Batman suits. We can take a break. We can take a break for a few movies. We've had it since 1989. John, where the fuck is the top 10 worst comic book movies video out? Laugh out loud. Anyways, keep up the great work. I'm sorry, sir. I actually, look at this notebook right here. See that notebook? Pages of ideas that have yet to come to fruition. But it's on the list somewhere in there, along with a big epic review for the movie Over the Top. But it is coming. The next top 10 will be, and I'm going to start doing more top 10s because I like doing those. That's like what I like. I prefer to do those over movie reviews, to be honest with you. Just for me, they're more fun because you can get a little bit more nostalgic in them. But the next one's going to be top 10 most epic movies of all time. That's the next one. That should be up here a couple days or so. And by the way, in a couple more days, I got to show you something. Come here. Hang on. Oh, look at it. Look at it. Okay, not too long. That's coming very soon. That'll be the next movie night that we have. That's a new series. If you haven't checked it out, I got 2 videos. Link down below in the description. But the next movie night, we're going to WrestleMania, damn it. I'm going to do an elbow drop from the top rope on that movie, okay? By top rope, I mean my couch in the Flick Cave. All right. Hey, what are you doing over there? It's Mark Wahlberg. All right. What's your biggest letdown in Don John? Biggest letdown. We don't get to see Scarlett Johansson's tits. There, I said it. Okay, come on. Have you seen Bad Boys 2? What are your thoughts? Bad Boys 2 it goes on too long. I think that movie's 2 hours and 30 minutes long. A movie like that shouldn't be 2 hours and 30. Like 2 hours fine. 30 minutes, don't need it. And then they have like one scene where they have Dan Marino and they steal his car, and you're just like, is this movie still going? It's okay if they would have just kind of whittled it down to what mattered. John, I want to thank you. Wait, John, I want you to thank me right now for putting up with your shit every week. Well, thank you, sir. And thank everyone who's watching right now. Without you, I am nothing. Please, keep watching. John, can you please make a new top 20 favorite movies video? By the way, you're awesome, and I dare you to say my name. Oh, Henrik Williamson. I want some cinnamon. Yeah, top 10, 20 favorite movies. I probably kind of could rearrange my top 20 favorite movies. The last time I did that was, I don't know, 2010 10ish, around that. So a long time. There's a few I'd take out, a few I'd put in, but I don't know why it's late. I'm gonna laugh at weird shit for no reason. Maybe I will do that eventually, but like I said, right now I got 20 other video ideas I just cannot find the time to do. So, John, can we be friends? We are friends, man. We are friends. John, have you seen Frozen Ground starring Nicolas Cage? I have not seen the movie. Hey, John the Bean Flicker, I'll take that nickname any day. Have you seen Watch Mojo on YouTube? If not, check them out. Yeah, Watch Mojo. They upload the top 10s of everything about everything. Hey, John, will you go see 300 Rise of an Empire? Did a review of it. This is an old question, not your fault, because you asked before I did it. I did do a review for 300 Rise of an Empire. That's on my other channel, The Flick Pick. Check it out. You either get busy living or you get busy dying. Andy Dufresne never touched another mop that day. My name's Morgan Freeman. Sorry, terrible Morgan Freeman impression. Anyway, space ran out on my camera. I had to delete some things off the SD card. All right, let's jump into the next question here. John, I know you don't like Amazing Spider-Man 3, but do you prefer Sam Raimi's Spider-Man 1 and 2 over the new Amazing Spider-Man flick? I know you do. If you know I do, why would you ask? And by the way, what's your favorite Metallica album? I'll go with Metallica album, Master of Puppets. Everything on that album's good. Sanitarium, right there is enough. I don't know. I went back and revisited some of the Sam Raimi Spider-Mans, and 2 definitely has the most interesting action sequences, but not a huge fan of them. And I think this new upcoming Spider-Man movie, though it looks a little bit bloated, it looks like it could be good, and it looks like pure entertainment. It looks like pure popcorn fun entertainment with Spider-Man in there. So I'm hoping this new Spider-Man movie, the new Amazing Spider-Man 2 movie, is amazing. So, all right, John, have you ever been dragged to the sidewalk, beat until you piss blood? Not yet. One day I'm sure I will. Thoughts on Top Gun? By the way, I am dangerous. Welcome to the danger zone. All that talk about working out makes me want to go grab my car keys and go to the 24-hour gym right now, do some ab crunches, and listen to, like, I don't know, the theme song from Rocky IV. What was the question? Oh, Top Gun. Never a big fan. Listen, I'm going to be honest with you. Tony Scott movies, love Ridley Scott. Tony Scott, never was a big fan of the guy. I tried, but all of his movies are like that same thing. They really lack substance. Tony Scott movies lack substance. There, I said it. And they all had that weird Michael Bay over color correction filter thing going on. Days of Thunder, Top Gun, Man on Fire. People say it's a good movie. I don't hate it. But even the way that looks, it looks like a music video. So I wasn't a big fan of Top Gun. Plus the volleyball scene just made me feel uncomfortable. What's up, man? Have you seen 12 Years a Slave? I did see 12 Years a Slave a few weeks back. Rather enjoyed the movie, and if I had seen the movie before making my top 10 of 2013, it probably would have been on there. It might have been towards the top of the list just because I have this big rewatchability factor when it comes to movies, but I really enjoyed the movie. A lot of great scenes. It'll make you hate Michael Fassbender a little bit, but he played a great... I don't know, I guess a villain of the movie, even though I guess, I don't know, the majority of white people in that movie were villains. But a brutal movie. Have you ever watched Mortal Kombat Legacy? Yes, I did. I did watch it. Hey, John, why have you gone against The Dark Knight Rises? Me against The Dark Knight Rises? Are we confused? I thought you loved it at 3.75. Seriously? Also, if you don't, you should watch Julian Smith on YouTube. Watch his Hot Kool-Aid video and you'll be... At 3.75. What are we talking about here? I love The Dark Knight Rises. Absolutely love it. I don't know what we're talking about. Mr. Wade, you think the darkness is out there? Okay, never mind. The shadows belong to me. Okay, I'm gonna stop. What if you and Jeremy Johns went on a trip to Mexico City? I don't know. We'd probably check out a donkey show and have some tequila. What is your favorite Jamie Foxx role? I'm gonna go with Django from Django Unchained. Hey John, would you rob a bank with me if everyone you love just died? Jesus Christ. But I don't know. Can I trust you? What kind of skill set do you have? Do you know how to keep a secret? I have this motto in life. If I ever commit another crime, I'm not going to jail for anyone, okay? Not you, not anyone. So I'm going to kind of probably do it solo. That's the best way to commit a crime, because no one else can keep a secret. Remember that. That's good life advice. Hey John, could you tell me what your microphone is? Maybe you could make a setup video or something. I think I did make a setup video on this channel. Yeah, the Flick Cave tour and how I make YouTube videos. Check that video out. It's from a couple months ago. But as far as my microphone, I use a Rode Video mic. Rather happy with it. If you want to test, coming this summer to a movie near you. Yeah, see, that didn't even make sense, but did you hear it? So I'm pretty happy with it. John, what are your thoughts on the Batman Arkham Knight trailer? It looks awesome. I'll be honest. Isn't it weird it took this long to allow the player to drive the damn Batmobile? Like, why did it take that long? Steve, it just is. All right. John, how do you get Blu-rays early to review? Well, you see, sometimes I get blessed with things like this. That'll be fun. I requested this movie just because I knew it would be funny. But what happens is, if you're on YouTube and you're getting a decent amount of views, and to be honest, Warner Brothers contacted me like 2 years ago, and they're like, "Hey, do you want to review movies for us sometimes on Blu-ray?" And that's when I was doing literally every video of mine was a Blu-ray video. So, you know, I guess it popped up in the search results when they were looking for Blu-ray reviews, and that's how I got contacted. As far as getting other Blu-rays, if you guys have a media outlet, a website, if you guys do YouTube and you're getting a pretty decent following, then you're set up to possibly do that. You have a platform for it. Contact the companies that release the Blu-rays, the marketing companies, the distributors. Contact them, find out who's in charge of it, and send them an email. That's the best advice I can give you. Hey John, what do you think of The Abyss? I like The Abyss. By the way, did you know the original theatrical ending wasn't that really cool one with the big with the wave? They added that later. Hey John, why don't you have Stuckman alphabetize your Blu-rays and make a video of it? That'd be like a 16-hour video of him just standing there alphabetizing my videos and me sitting over there eating popcorn laughing. It'd probably be a good video though. By the way, I did organize my Blu-rays. I do it by category. It just feels right to me. Hey John, big fan. I have 2 questions. What do you think about the movie Pacific Rim? I liked Pacific Rim. I didn't love it as much as a lot of people. You know, every time the robots were fighting, I enjoyed it. Everything else in that movie I thought was a little bit more than lackluster, especially the scene where they're fighting with sticks and somehow they become connected. I'm like, what now? What just happened here? And even though they weren't connected, I don't know. Okay. I want to start working out. Do you have any tips? So some workout advice for the first time you go to the gym, all right? Now, I can tell you what I did the first time I went to the gym, and I stand by this. Not the best thing to do, but I still stand by it. All right, first time I went to the gym, and keep in mind, you know, in high school, I dabbled in weights a little bit, didn't really know what I was doing, didn't really understand. And, you know, over the last couple of years, I like to think I gave myself an education. So first time I went to the gym, and you might have already went to the gym a few times, you already might be a little bit more conditioned, but what I did the first time I went to the gym, I went one late night, I have a 24-hour gym I went to, and I just went in there not knowing what the hell I was doing, and I was like, listen, I'm going to do 3 sets of 10, 3 sets, 10 reps of every machine up and down these 2 rows. I mean, there was everything from rows, the pull downs, the curls, the triceps. There was a pec deck. I mean, everything you could think of was there. And I was like, I'm going to do everything. 3 sets of 10, and I'm going to do a weight to where on the last set, last rep, I won't even be able to do it. So a sufficient amount of weight. I didn't want to go light. I wanted to burn, rip, and tear. Okay, that's the motto of the day: burn, rip, and tear. And I went up and down this row. I did probably 20 machines. By the end of this, I was just beat to hell. I mean, I went from 0 to 60 like that. And the next day, actually the next 5 days, my body was just, it felt like a xenomorph bursted through my damn chest. That's what it felt like. I was just ripped and torn. I was taking ibuprofen every day to get the inflammation down. And it wasn't like I had 3rd-degree burns. It was just, I was pretty damn sore. Like, I could barely move. But you know what? I loved it. I loved the feeling of it. I was like, something is happening. My body has finally been pushed and shocked, and I feel alive for the first time in a long time. It was a beautiful feeling, and I highly recommend it for everyone. What is your favorite Marvel superhero? A lot of people chose Spider-Man, but for me, it would be Wolverine. He would fucking murder Spider-Man. Fuck yeah, he would claw his little guts out. Peter Parker, your Aunt May's gonna find your corpse spread open on the bed. Yeah, I would go with Wolverine too. He's kind of a loner, solo, rugged badass. I like that. Hey John, I need your advice on women. You're asking the wrong guy, trust me. There's a girl at my gym that I really like. I usually see her at least once a week when we're both running on the indoor track. I want to strike a conversation with her, but I'm always intimidated to talk to her. What do you recommend I should do? Also, I have a biology lab class with her one semester, if this matters at all. Thanks for reading my question, and keep on making your awesome videos. All right, good question. Very good question. There's been times in my life where I've seen women at the gym, very attractive women, and I'm just like, here's the thing. Okay, you see her quite often going to the gym, so you can't always, like, you gotta make sure she sees you and you see her a few times at the gym before you strike that conversation. That way she's like, oh, this guy's normal, he's a regular, he's not just some weirdo coming in off the street. I don't know, it's hard to bother a woman while she's at the gym, especially nowadays when they all wear headphones. It's like you can't go up to them when they got their headphones on. It's just too awkward. So what you got to do is time this right. Okay, are you ready for it? Meet her. And this is you're gonna have to be a stalker for a second, man. But trust me, when she's done running, or you're done running, or you think she's about to be done running, does she go to the water fountain? Okay, that is the place to strike the conversation, near or at the water fountain. Okay. Preferably after the water fountain. You want her to be hydrated and not try to leave the conversation too early. So maybe when she's walking after the drink, you're walking up to it and you go, hey, and that biology lab is what's going to get you in there, man. I'm telling you right now. You walk by her, but hey, don't we have a biology lab class together? Yeah, I thought so. And then you'd be like, hey, well, my name's Vincent. What's your name? Oh, okay. So, ask her what she's going to school for, blah, 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 go from there. I don't know, then ask her, be like, hey, I don't know. Why do people always ask to get coffee? I don't know. I prefer my women drunk and intoxicated, but that would be my advice to you. That, or next time she's running, just run and jump on her back. Hey! All right, don't do that. That is illegal. If you could send one movie, TV, or video game character to kill Lights Camera Jackson, who would you send and why? I want it to be brutal. I want there to be blood. I want anarchy. I want chaos. I want a little bit of torture. One movie character, we're going to have to send Buffalo Bill to do the job. Sorry, that's what's going to happen. Why? I'm going to tell you why. And we're going to end the Q&A right after this. Because after it gets this brutal, I'm going to have to go. Because someone's going to call the cops and I got to get the hell out of here. Buffalo Bill's going to take Lights Camera Jackson one night when he's entering into his home. Buffalo Bill's going to be loading a couch into the back of an old white van with a broken arm. But his arm's not really broken. He just wants to subdue Lights Camera Jackson and get into the van. Once he's in there, he punches him in the face, checks what size shirt he's wearing, goes, oh my god, and that gets a little bit weird. Then Lights Camera Jackson's going to wake up down in a well. He's going to keep him there for several days. He's going to starve him a little bit to loosen up the skin before he cuts it off to make a lady dress out of it. And then, I think Buffalo Bill would be the best way to take care of Lights Camera Jackson. I think that would be the most brutal, scary way for him to go out. Okay, so I think I'm going to have a restraining order tomorrow when I wake up from Lights Camera Jackson. But either way, it was well worth it. I'll take all the blame, damn it. Guilty as charged. So anyway, guys, I didn't answer a ton of questions on this one, but I think I gave longer answers to questions that needed it. And you know what? I'm gonna throw more Q&As at you. I'm jumping back on the YouTube bandwagon, okay? I've been slacking. It's time to jump back on that sumbitch. So anyway, guys, thanks for watching. And as usual, ask everything and anything down below. Anything goes down below in the comments, ask away. And by the way, make sure you join me this Monday. Steel cage match. Me and Scooby-Doo goes to WrestleMania. Winner takes all, loser takes the fall. It should be a great movie night. I'll see you Monday. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.